channel, adventurers. Welcome back to the Rule of Cool.
Penis.
I am the DM of the Rule of Cool, and these are the people that I'm going to kill their characters of today, especially Marnin. Anyway,
again,
I am being joined by a few of my players. We have Dave playing Blink Happy Homes, Tony playing hashtag Not My Cleric Marnin, and Jay playing Pincushion Angel. Our other players, we got one that is... She will be on her way. She is on her way. We got one at work and then one with family. As it is the holiday season, I do want to apologize for last week where we did not do one. My son, unfortunately, got sick. Sort of. He got sick. Anyway. Welcome back as we are with our players who are here at the Pirate Cove, Pirate Island, however you want to say it. Marnin has been put into jail while everybody else had a very nice party where the cleric got to do cleric things.
The bard got to do bard things.
Exactly. He's more of a cleric than you are.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But anyway, basically of last week, they were just getting the lay, the last time we played, they were just getting the lay of the land. They are here to try to free Marnin's, or excuse me, get Marnin's captain off of death row.
Yep.
They got to meet everybody, do things. The last tidbits that you guys did get for the before the party is that they're using a secret code to put on ships, so that way they won't get attacked by other pirate ships. And also, you found out that they do have somebody to take the main guy here, Lieutenant Balder. He is here to try to, there's rumors going around that he's trying to take over, and they do have now a front runner. You guys do not know who the front runner is or anything to that extent. You just started hearing the rumors. We will say, because Fisk is not here, that he had a date, sort of, with his new best friend Zeke. Him and Shelly and Zeke are going out on the boat, and they woke up before all of you guys did. And that's why you didn't see him.
Why is the term wobbly H coming into my brain right now? I'm just asking.
I don't think the
probably
girl's
a good thing that
in the H.
Oh wait, no, Eiffel Tower. That's
Head and shoulders needs an ow.
Anyway,
sorry.
Basically, everybody else got to go to sleep. Marnin, you were more or less uncomfortable.
Yep.
But you do have a chair now.
Yay! I have a chair.
What happens?
So you
got
guys
upgraded.
wake up. What do you guys want to do?
Well, wake up, maybe head downstairs, see what's...
Put on a little makeup.
Meet up with everybody.
Put on a little makeup.
Once you guys come down, you will see Lieutenant Balder there. He's dapper as always.
Go over and say good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, gentlemen. How did we all sleep?
Like this.
Fine. lights out for sure.
What? No, I don't do that, Brian. I'm just joking.
Your captain went out with the Zeke already, and I do not know where your friend Ren ran off to, but I'm sure she's around here someplace.
She's probably getting her beauty rest. So she burns a lot of calories during the day.
Yes. But is there anything I can help you with today, gentlemen?
Well, we were hoping to have an audience with the prisoner, if that's okay.
I can go ahead and talk to them. I know we had the agreement that it was only me and your captain, but since he is not on the island and I have other things to do, I will go ahead and go escort you up there so that way you may talk to him.
We would appreciate that.
Of course, of course. You will see that, like, while he's, like, as you guys are finishing that, he's like, his meal will be ready to go here very soon.
Could I make a request on that meal? Lots of little sausages.
I will see if we have any.
He loves sausages.
Oh yes, and I do believe that your
And he does.
other friend, I do believe that he is fist deep into something else. So he will not be joining us for a bit.
That does not surprise me.
Bard doing bard things.
Bard doing bard things. So. But by the way, Brian, the atmosphere of not the squishy fish. What's the name of the place? Oh God, what's the name of the place we're in? It's the
Ugly Duck.
place. The Ugly Duck.
Duck.
I said the squishy fish.
The squishy fish.
Yeah, they're like, we'll have our breakfast here, and then we can save your staff the trouble of bringing it over there. If that.
Well, I have to go with you, so I'll be carried.
That's fine.
They have to go with us. Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll eat breakfast, and then we'll head on over if that's okay with you.
So you guys would notice, like, as far as the atmosphere goes, like it got cleaned up a little bit. Like everything's neat and tidy like normal, but you'll see that there's like some areas that just look a little bit more trampled than others. Like literally in one spot, there's basically a 4-foot wide like imprint of something. It kind of looks like something fell off the roof.
I just looked to my boy over here, and I'm like, big old fat guy that fell down.
Are you talking to Boulder?
No, I'm not talking to Lieutenant Boulder. Oh, I'm only talking to Angel. So I don't dare speak in thieves' cant here. Everybody will know what I'm saying.
Right.
If you wish to roll a survival check, you on the whole.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll roll a survival check. Why not?
Because it's a determination to figure out what made that track.
And I'll keep my daily thing as history, Brian.
Nope.
Okay. So Holmes,
I did too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you get the sinking suspicion that an actual person, most likely a very sturdy dwarf, jumped from the roof into the courtyard. Is your thought process of you just looking over at it.
I just look at Boulder and I go, why am I having visions of Zeke hang gliding off this roof? I'm just saying.
Zeke gets a little bit more leeway than most of our other patrons.
Sure.
As he is the commander of basically all the ships. And he does take care of the captain's pride and joy.
I understand. I get it. No judgments. I'm just saying. I'm just having those flashy images in my head.
Oh, you may judge him as you see fit.
Nope. He seems like
certainly do myself.
You're his friend. You're his co-worker / supervisor. You guys are the business really. Yeah, co-worker. Sure.
We are basically on equal footing.
Okay. Well, from what I'm looking at right now, he doesn't have a lot of equal footing in that area. Just saying.
His demeanor does need to be a little bit more smoothed out, but he is very good at his job.
Then he's been picked properly.
Yes.
Got it.
The man was picked for his straightforward attitude, not his brains.
Yeah, we have somebody in our group like that.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about Lenore's.
But also.
Or Ren. Or Angel. Or Marnin.
Yeah, I get where you're going at.
I mean, not Martin. What am I saying? Martin.
You guys keep messing that up.
Yeah, Ren messed it up 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. But
if you're all finished, I believe his meal is ready.
Okay. Yeah. I actually uncap it and smell it, but when I'm doing it, I'm pretending to enjoy the smell.
Let me get there.
Oh, sorry.
One of the females that was playing with Angel's ears the night prior, she basically brings you guys a picnic basket.
I'll thank her. I'll take the basket.
She will look at Lieutenant Balder, and he'll just give her a nod, and she'll be like, and she'll basically like just reach it up to you, give you a smile, and shyly back off.
There you go.
I'll I will actually give her 2 gold coins.
2 what?
2 gold. And I give her my sincerest thank you.
Okay. She'll be like, "Oh, no thanks needed," but she'll still grab the gold.
Of course.
I'll let that go.
Yeah.
And then
Born yesterday, but I lived all night.
And I'll ask her like when I'm giving her the coins, I'll shake her hand. I'm like, "What was your name again?" There was just so much going on last night.
Angela.
Angela, that's right. Hey, Angela, can you be fair? Can you meet us back out here at the Ugly Duck? And I'm sure you're gonna be around. And I'm gonna slip her another 5 gold crown in her other hand. Like I'm like giving her a double handshake.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. If you're trying to hide it, that's gonna be a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. No problem. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think basically the DM knows what happened, but I don't think anybody else knows.
Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
And I give her the old wink.
Uh-huh.
Not the creepy guy wink. The like. We're gonna link up later.
Roll charisma.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Jesus.
I can do that.
No,
That's why
Brian,
I was playing with my ears.
no, I'll look at you, dude.
Not even the same species, and she was touching me.
She's all yours, man.
You said you wanted to meet her out back.
That's right. He's like, I want to meet
Is that
you.
what you
back.
said?
Oh, you just.
Yeah, no, just meet you back at the Ugly Duck tonight. That's all. So,
Weird.
so bye,
She'll
Felicia.
give you a bow and then back, like more or less back off.
I go in a serious voice. Don't you bow at me.
Vote for Lady Red!
And then I start to laugh. I start to laugh after it.
But anything else?
No.
I'm ready to go.
So, like, as you guys get ready, Lieutenant Boulder will tell you guys, like, he'll be like, okay, so go over there, go talk to this gentleman. I will say, you are welcome to stay here, but it will start costing you after we get back.
Fair enough.
We do run a business here.
Oh yeah, in the Ugly Duck.
Yeah, choose to go someplace else. That is also fine. No hard feelings.
Sounds good.
What's the rate per night per person?
1 gold per person.
There's 5 of us, right?
Yes.
Rudy on.
Because Martin gets free stay.
And then me 6. No,
6.
6 of us. 6 of us.
6 plus morning.
Yep. I will. Yeah, 6.
The 3 of us.
Angel, me, Marnin, Ren, and Lenore's.
Yeah, Martin gets his stay free.
Oh yeah, that's right. Marnin's in the jail. Sorry.
Sorry. Hot, right?
Yep. I
He
will.
will
I
tell
will.
you guys that that does not include food.
Yeah.
Okay. I give him 15 gold for the 5 of us for 3 nights. And I give him an additional 10 gold on top of that for any food or incidentals, and just say, may we eat for free. I'm assuming this will cover down on the 5 of us.
10 of that will we are a little higher end up here, so that I will say that that'll cover you for the next 3 days.
Okay, fair enough. Let me know
And there is Heather.
let me know if you require any more, Lieutenant. Here's his formal name.
Oh dear.
Oh, Peter bread. Favorite.
And she's
gone.
Ike!
Back. Okay. Well, I was going to say that Bren was outside as you guys were walking, but apparently
Taking my
not.
way downtown.
But he'll gladly take the gold, put it in his pocket. And
There she
she's
is.
back.
She's back.
Hi, Heather.
Hello.
Heather.
Not on yet. She's trying.
Yeah, everything's
She's trying to get her
switched around
camera to
right now,
work.
but that's fine. And she's back.
Yeah.
Boo!
Good feelings going.
Damn you. Damn you.
Anyway, we'll just keep going.
We'll figure it
But
out.
Lieutenant Boulder, like you guys are carrying, like
picnic
carrying
basket.
everything, so he will
The
lead
picnic
you to
basket?
the Bastille.
Okay.
The Bastille, since I know it's been a bit, it is in this section, so it's at a bad area, and the building kind of literally looks like it's a stone fortress, but it has a kind of weird look to it.
Here we go again.
Like basically it's made out of one piece of something.
So it's like carved or...
Like they carved it out of something.
Yeah, like it's a
That's
solid piece.
Nice.
That's one big ass rock.
Anyway, as you guys are just going up, Lieutenant Butler will just basically just open up the door. And he's like, "Go ahead, go in, gentlemen." And
Head on in.
Talk to I forget his name, Alan.
It was Alan, actually. That was the one where you're like, "No, you actually can't get up here." I'm like, I thought I was talking to the bartender. I'm like, I'm not even at the Bastille yet, prison. So, Lieutenant, thank you for escorting us over here. We truly appreciate it. We just want to make sure that our prisoner is well fed.
Not a problem. If you wouldn't mind, Alan, taking these people up to see our special VIP guest. And we'll go ahead and say, as long as the captain isn't on the island, they are more than welcome to visit him at any time.
That would be appreciated.
I'll just try it one more time. Fairness, that's actually Discord.
Fix your shit.
Alan will look at you guys and be like, okay, you're gonna go see him? Okay, let's go ahead, go up. Watch your heads. And make sure to stay away from the bars. At least from the other ones. He's been pretty good, but the other ones, they kind of get grabby.
Understood.
If they want to lose a hand, they can get as grabby as they want.
Yeah, actually, as soon as he says that, I kind of pull my rapier, so it's like up against my forearm, and I'll look at Alan and I'll say, Alan, this is not for you or any of your staff.
Do not worry, I don't.
There she is.
Hey, Heather.
Heather.
There we go.
Heather.
Aw,
Nope.
the names are off. I'll fix that later.
You have a Starbucks Frappuccino.
Can't hear.
Mike's off, Heather.
Yeah, Mike's off.
Nope.
Still off?
Nope.
Still off.
Yeah, I had the same issues today when it came to the stream. It took us I think 10 to 15 minutes to go live
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of updates or whatnot. But keep working it out.
How's everyone's sign language?
Not good.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude!
You got it. I know exactly what she said. It's pretty good. I know exactly.
That's right.
Anyway.
Communication skills.
James, you read lips, right?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, Alan leads you guys up this fairly small path. And when you guys get up to the next floor, you basically just see these people. Very little light in these rooms. Very little light in these rooms. Most of the people aren't none of them are really able to stand or lay down properly. It's just everything just looks like all these. All this stuff is made to make it the most uncomfortable place on the planet.
Mm.
Don't want to come back.
It's
all the cots are up there, built into the wall, slightly tilted. So as they go through the night, they just slide off.
No cots.
No. It's I'm just I'm talking like a rock ledge built into it.
Oh yeah.
And as Alan, he'll direct you and show you guys where Martin is. He's like, yes, these are our VIP suites. And you'll see that Martin has a chair, which no one else does. He's able to stand and he's able to lay down flat completely. But basically his room is just wide enough for somebody to lay down.
I shake Alan's hand with 2 gold coins in it, and I'll say, "Thanks, Alan. That'll be all, bud."
Not a problem. Have a wonderful day.
You as well, my friend. Thank you. I give him a good old head nod.
He's a stickler for the rules.
Yeah, they'll still take the crowd.
But yeah, you're there standing in front of Marnin.
Hey.
Here's your food.
Hi.
We didn't check.
There's basically a slot for food.
Is it
Take it
bars,
out
Brian?
and start sending it through.
It's not bars. It's like basically kind of looks like flat metal bars.
Okay.
Like they're not round.
Like the border wall. Like the
and
border
just
wall.
all the way across.
No, I mean like the way they built the border wall was all those fins, and it went.
No,
Right.
it's that way and this way.
Okay.
It's a mesh.
So like a cross pattern,
Yeah.
almost. Gotcha.
But you can tell that
Brian-
you can tell that he's in there. Like there's enough space where he can put his head, his face.
Hello.
It's like basically everything's like
There you
Hello.
are.
Yeah, we can hear you, Heather.
Sorry. I figured it out.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was all Discord's fault.
So Brian, in the luxury suite area, are there any other inmates?
Oh, a ton. Like you guys have no privacy.
Yeah. We're just
Hmm.
out and about in the middle of everything.
Out and about.
Well, I'm sure they gave us a healthy plate of sausages where it's more than one person could eat. So the jail cell across from us and the two beside us, I'll grab 3 sausages and I'll place them
No.
in the little hole. So they can obviously I'm gonna stand back to make sure nobody's there before I put my digits anywhere near it.
Yeah.
But just to make sure. And then I'm just gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna say in a whisper, "Hey, you guys be good," and I'll bring a lot more of these around, and even better stuff than this.
Like as soon as you put it down, one gets snatched up immediately. And the other one doesn't have anybody in it. I'm joking. It gets snatched up immediately as well.
All right.
Also, at the same time, since Heather's things are done, Ren, you get shown up there as well. Like he
We're in the
looks at
backstage.
you and says, "Make sure to stay away from the other ones. They do have a tendency to be grabby, but I doubt they'll have a problem with you. Go ahead."
I'd like to see them try,
And
but
so,
okay.
like as you're handing out sausages to everybody, that's when Ren comes strolling in.
Dave's just passing out sausage.
Put my sausage in the holes. That's the thing.
It sounds like that's being spoke from experience.
Nice.
Dave, are you a sausage passer?
I am a sausage.
sausage handler.
The handler of sausage.
You know, I am a sausage handler, but it definitely beats a fart taster. Just saying.
Anyway,
Just saying.
you guys are up there, and you've hopefully bribed them.
A little. But still gotta be careful what you do. Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah. So Angel asked Martin, "How are you?"
Great.
Are they treating you fairly here?
No. No, they're not.
You're the only one with a chair, dude.
And you can lie down.
On the floor?
I pull out. You know what? That's a good point. I pull out my sleep blanket and I give it to Martin.
Actually, because I believe you have it, you could just pull out his sleep roll.
Oh, we have his gear and stuff?
Yeah, you guys. The only thing you couldn't take off of him was like basically his armor, and the shield refused to leave.
It's stuck to his back. That I remember. Yeah.
But you guys didn't take off his armor or anything like that.
Yeah. No, we'll give him his bedroll.
Squeak it through the food hole.
As a matter of fact, I will give mine as well, though, because the floor is probably damp. And he can set one on the ground and then one on top of it so he doesn't get wet.
I always knew you were a stand-up guy, Holmes. Appreciate that.
Well, by the looks of yourself, you're
just so that way you do know, Martin. Like you've seen how the other people are treated. Like, granted, you haven't been here that long,
right?
But you have been treated much better than them.
Oh no, I was just being cheeky.
Yeah.
Doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. We got you some nice sausages and
appreciate that. Nice hot meal. Actually, some creature comforts.
And we will ensure that this type of food is brought to you 3 times a day. And I'm going to work it so you get a little alcohol as well.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Any news on finding this asshole?
Actually, Ren will be able to talk to you about that. So, but while that's happening, and I whisper it as low as I can to the 4 of us, the 3 of us looking in this tiny hole, is Angel and I will divert these chuckleheads while you guys talk amongst yourselves, so they know as little as possible, but with promises of rewards for all of them. Is that cool while you two talk?
Let's do it.
And then
right.
Ren can update you on everything.
Completely blanking out.
me and Angel are like, I like to sing it. I like the moon in the June and the spring. I like to sing. Sing.
Go ahead. If you're gonna actually dance, no, I want to. No,
I'm not gonna dance.
You roll that performance check.
May I at least dictate what kind of performance we're gonna do? We're gonna have a rapier battle, a rapier mark battle.
Oh my god!
Fine.
Is there enough space in the?
But we're gonna act it out.
It's enough
bad choreography
space there
101
for you guys.
So,
we just want to for anybody else, like listeners.
Well, like we're in the midst of it. I'll be like, hey, Angel, whack me in the ass with it, dude, and I'll fall over. You know, like just like stupid shit. No, just
roll performance.
I'm rolling it right now. I'm using one of my.
I'm using one of my 26.
If you guys, because you guys are doing it, never mind. I don't care.
Can I use it? Can I use an inspiration?
Yeah, go ahead. Have fun.
Yeah, because we're doing what I can always re-roll.
No, it's fine.
My performance.
I was going to tell you guys that it's like one of you guys can roll. Yeah, you got
not bad. I did pretty good,
Angel,
actually.
for you, yes, you did good. And Angel basically pulls it through as he drops.
Yeah, I'm
19.
Jesus.
Off with the hat.
Take one of those away.
But to be fair, most of them do not give a shit about your antics.
At all.
I'd rather see Ren's, I'm sure.
Do you guys want some jelly wine?
I'm sure they'd rather see Ren's.
All your guys' jelly wine is now gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I know.
But anyway,
these are the best inmates I've ever been.
Yep.
Yes.
Just saying. Sorry, but I am trying to remember what I am supposed to tell him. I'm just being honest.
Rehash the. Oh, sorry.
Basically, you can just tell him. like, you know, everything that happened last week that technically his character wasn't there for.
Yep.
Right.
But he
Right
heard.
back, guys. I got my phone. I'll be listening in.
Which was in 72 hours, you guys are going to have a party with the King of Sales. Or I guess 2 days from now.
Our jelly wine is going to be served.
It's going to be used as the dining instrument.
Yeah.
And he will be presented as a trophy from you guys to basically open up trade. So that way he is there as well. Fisk is out on the ship trying to figure out a way to get off the island when you guys are done doing the things that you're doing.
Yes. So I think you're up to speed.
And
now.
also that, and I'm sure you would tell him this, that there is, Lieutenant Boulder is basically trying to overthrow the King of Sales. This is the rumor that you guys have heard.
Mm-hmm.
And they have finally found a front runner to take over for the King of Sales.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's where we're at.
So there's going to be a mutiny.
Of sorts.
Yeah.
That's all sounding way too familiar.
Not to me. I'm just a more of the off of their heads kind of thing. But I'll play the game.
Any of this ringing a bell to you from my history?
No?
Yes.
They
On the
sold me
Mm-hmm.
from pirates to the church for a trinket, a bauble, if you will. And now all of a sudden that I'm back here, they've conveniently found a front runner for all of this.
Yeah. But
None of this is ringing a bell, you guys?
it's
I mean,
ringing a bell, but it's good. Well, you'll be fine. We're not trying to get no bubbles or, well.
Hey, just remember, yeah.
He's
Can't hear you.
Was he talking in reverse?
Uh,
You tired?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, one was a ship. Now we're on an island.
I don't like the way this feels.
you probably won't, and I don't blame you because you're sitting there right now. But I said I would watch out for you, and I'll make sure that you're okay, as long as I'm okay.
Not really worried about me at this point. You guys are on an island full of pirates.
Don't trust anybody.
Yeah. Don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the safest one in here.
I doubt that.
For now.
For the
Just
moment.
waiting for the means to an end, because, yeah, I apparently already have a target on my back since we've been to this island.
Yeah. Well, we're giving you to the... We are giving him to the King of Sales, right? That's the plan.
that was the idea.
Yeah.
Yes. Whether it stays the plan, we'll see.
Might I add, I still don't like that plan.
Hey, I came on the ship and you were already part of that plan, so I had no say in that.
This is true. He just kind of joined after the fact, so this is
I'm gonna-
where he's at and we're
I'm an
at.
accessory after the fact.
Yeah. So, I guess get some rest.
Yeah.
Try to.
Well, now that I have my bedroll and Holmes's bedroll,
Might be able to get some shut-eye.
possibly.
It's gonna be okay. I think.
Huh? This is feeling all too familiar. It's like deja vu.
Maybe. But
The only difference is I was in a different type of cell. Before, that was a church cell. Now I'm in a...
Sorry, guys.
And I shake the bars. A
Me?
prison cell.
May I'm going to say one thing really quietly to Martin. That Boulder knows that your manacles are not real.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, she did tell us that.
he did. Boulder told Ren that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but did she tell us? Was that happening at the
I
very
don't
end?
know. Because she hasn't said anything about it.
Oh,
I'm
well,
trying.
all
Okay,
right.
listen.
I don't remember whether she said yes or no last time. So
It's been 2
She
weeks.
didn't say it last time because you guys were busy.
Anything else, Ren?
Listen. He knows
Sorry.
they're not real.
but he didn't say anything.
But
Well,
yeah.
It was all for show
It's around.
anyways, so as long as the average Joes didn't realize that, what do we care, right? We got the job done, we got it here.
We did a really good job of making those real looking.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, I am gonna give Martin my dagger.
They may frown upon that.
They may frown upon that.
Martin, you have plate mail, right?
Yeah?
Do you want a weapon? Yes or no?
I'm good for right now. I've got, and I tap the shield that's on my back. I think if things go south, I can kind of cover everything. Appreciate the
Okay.
gesture,
In
though.
soot.
What did you say?
He said in soot.
The shield's talking.
I just don't like how any of this feels. Just so we're clear again.
I understand. We'll make this as comfortable as possible.
I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about you guys.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Just because you're here, don't worry about us.
No, but you
It's
heard
right.
him talking. You heard him while you were away from the camera talking like, "Hey, this is very similar to what happened to me." And
Yeah, I heard everything.
I got- yeah. That's what he's concerned about. That
Yeah, you
they're
sold to
trying
a church. You sold to a church for a bunch of trinkets.
But he's saying this is a very similar. Like he's worried we're gonna get all sold, type of a thing. Betrayed, sold.
What, Brian? Would Martin know anything about Lieutenant Boulder?
He was not part of the crew. Lieutenant, but Martin, if you would like, you may roll.
Insight?
It wouldn't be insight because that's reading somebody. This would be a history. Okay, yeah. So
I
you
guess.
know of Lieutenant Boulder, and it depends on how much, like, you would want to tell him. Like, you can basically ask anything, but he was basically he's been like a administrator of the island for a very long time.
So I'm just going to relay that to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like,
well,
seemingly the king of the pirates changes out, but Lieutenant Boulder doesn't.
kind of the power behind the throne. And well, as
Like-
Fisk said, not that I agree with him, but walks like a pirate, talks like a pirate. It's probably a pirate.
Probably a pirate.
Let me ask you this. Can he be trusted?
You're on an island of pirates. No
I'll say
one can
that.
be trusted.
I understand that, but I'm talking about honor amongst thieves. Or, in your case, honor amongst pirates. As far as that goes, does he
I don't think there is such a thing.
I'm not a pirate, but it does say in my bio that I am very loyal to everyone right up until my life is spending on it. Just saying.
So, Marnin does not have, as far as the history goes, he doesn't know Lieutenant Boulder personally.
Right.
So he wouldn't really know unless there was like a thing saying like,
it
oh,
would
he's
be basically
trustworthy.
everything that you guys have seen from Lieutenant Boulder is what he would know.
Brian, aside from Zeke, who else is close with Boulder? Oh, the informant. What's her name?
Samantha.
Samantha, thank you. Yeah, we could probably ask her.
Yeah, but isn't that the one that Fisk is shacking up with?
Yeah.
No,
I would know.
No,
Sort of.
It's a facade.
It's a phallus something.
Yeah.
Phallic C.
Yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
Fisk cares less for sexual intercourse than he does for Lenoris.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance.
That's it.
So.
I don't know.
All I'm saying.
This does like looking at Lenoris's insides.
All I'm saying is that you're on an island full of pirates. Trust no one.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone here is out for themselves. Loyalties don't matter. Money doesn't matter. It literally matters what anyone can get for themselves. I've been here. I know what this is like. It doesn't feel right, and I'm not okay with it.
I completely agree. All I'm saying is, if someone's in a position where they can advance,
they're going to do it by crook.
They're going to take it.
Exactly. Their enemy of their enemy is their friend.
Right.
And I'd like to be on the side of being Boulder's friend, because I think we can help each other out. To open up trade amongst the pirates. He can administer it better than what is going on right now, I think.
I'm gonna thieves cant to Dave, but we're hoping he's gonna drink the poison wine. Like in a few days, we're gonna have them all drinking poison wine, so we can.
Yeah, I understand, but that's not the one we probably want to kill, because you're going to need somebody to lead this rabble. Like, you can't just waste civilians for no reason. I'm not talking King of Sails crew. I'm talking about everyone else in the town. This is a town.
Yeah, but everyone else in the town isn't going to be at this party.
Right.
Understood. And the
Only
reason
the
why I'm bringing
echelon that we want.
the reason why I'm asking if he's trustworthy is we'll run it by Fisk, because he's our captain.
I just chuckle.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my eyes. We may want to let this lieutenant into the know of what we're doing.
No, it's a bad idea. Don't do it. I know it sounds crazy, and listen, I believe me, I am the king of snooping and pooping and keeping things secret. However, this might be the one time we might need him, but we'll ask Fisk first, and he'll probably call me stupid.
Maybe.
But for some reason, I feel this is someone that we can somewhat trust. He's shown us nothing but pleasantries since we got here. Not that makes him a saint. However, there's honor in that. As a matter of fact, we weren't even served drinks right away because we sat down before Ren. So he has some customs to him. He has some folkways to him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
These are the stupid little things that I pick up.
But
A lot of dice.
to reiterate, you're on an island full of pirates.
Understood.
Unless you're the one that's in charge and someone's gunning for your seat, because they are, you can't trust anyone.
Well, think of it this way. Aside from the King of Sails, who's above Boulder?
Sounds like Boulder.
The only place that he can go is up from there.
And how many people are gunning for Boulder?
Well, I understand that, but how many people would follow Boulder as opposed to an oppressor? I'm looking at it from a bigger picture here. Boulder is the only person that is above him is the King of Sails. And to a varying degree, Zeke, the dwarf. They're kind of peers. But
I don't disagree with you.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is the only person that's in Boulder's way is the man. And if the man's gone, he's part of the plan without actually being part of the plan, just knows about it. It might suit us well.
You guys work your angles, and I'll do my best to work mine.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're done, we can leave you to it then. Get some shut eye.
Rapier comes out of my sheath.
And with that, I'm gonna pop out my bedroll and.
Oh wait, one more thing. I go back over to the little cubby hole. Hey, do you want some conjugal visits?
And I'm gonna poke my head down by the slot again.
Which one?
There where they shove the food through or whatever.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking. Which head?
Yeah, in your head. That's what he was. The plane.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing the helicopter in front of it. No, I'm joking, man.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself on that one.
Both of them, I'm flexible, duh.
Brian, I wasn't even thinking about that, too. So
I put my head through the bars.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
That's it. You're not wrong.
That's pretty great.
So, no, just like my face.
And I'm gonna whisper, follow my lead. And there was a cup, I'm assuming, in the picket basket.
Maybe a
not
tanker.
a cup, but like a tankard.
Okay.
All right.
Or thermos.
Right.
Actually, no, it'd be closer to a thermos.
All right, so I'm gonna walk away from the bars again and whip the cup at the bars and yell, "Now you're trying to poison me? Great friends you are! Get the fuck out of here!"
What'd you say?
You're dead. You're dead in 3 days anyway.
Dead in thanks. There's your fucking loyalty. Guards! I'm done here.
What do you think this is, prison?
Wow. Tony, you done this before?
I do hear from below. What do you think this is? Prison? We don't got guards. Just tell them to go away, and then I can beat you later.
I say you should beat him now.
As we walked out. Not allowed to at the moment.
Did you really say that?
Are you saying that as you walk out?
No. I do say it, but I say it quietly.
Fine, I'll come up and beat him.
Gently, though, gently.
No marks.
No bruises, remember.
No, what was Alan? Alan was the
Prestidigitation.
I do say to Alan, we are going to be ensuring that our prisoner is well fed. We will ensure that 3 meals get to him every day. My question to you is, would you like some fine spirits and food as well?
I wouldn't be opposed. As he's saying this, he has a sock and he's throwing oranges into it.
Alan, duly noted. How many? Tell me how many guards, not guards, how many people you're working with here, and I'll make sure that they're well fed as well. And do me a favor, just to keep the heat off him until he actually dies. I'd like to like him to have like a kind of a nice visit here. I'd like to feed the 3 cells around them as well, but we'll ensure that your food is a lot more and a lot better.
If you want to feed everybody on this in this entire building, I'm not opposed. I am just here to make sure they get to the workplace that they need to get to. They don't die, and oh yeah, keep profits high.
Profits high. I'm glad you said that. And I pull a 5 coin and I give it to him. I will make sure everybody in this facility is fed under one condition. You just let everybody know, all the inmates, that everybody's being well fed because Martin.
Martin what?
Because Martin asked that everybody was well fed.
Oh, God damn it.
No, dude, I'm doing my solid.
Make sure that everybody that is fed with the God spoon of food that you are. he's not. He's like, look.
I was gonna say, I'm not even gonna roll insight.
It is like he is a VIP. No one's gonna get near him or hurt him or anything like that. If they want to fuck him, that's not on me. That's between them. I don't care.
What kind of prison is this?
Well,
it's not a prison. It's a labor procurement center.
What kind of labor are you giving?
Very cheap labor, like nearly free, except for my cut.
Okay, listen. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your slave work.
Hey, we don't like that word here. It's offensive.
They
have value outside of just being property.
Okay.
Indentured servant.
There will be no carnal knowledge with Martin in any capacity, is there? And I want you. And I will roll insight, Brian. I will roll insight.
There's what did you say?
I said there will be no carnal knowledge when it comes to Martin, correct?
I'm sure this guy knows what you meant. I do not.
Okay. There will be no sexual intercourse or sexual innuendos or connotation towards the
That's what she's doing.
None of that.
I was like, look, if two of them want to get it on, I'm not going to say no.
If it's consensual, fine. If it's the R word,
No. We don't do that. We do like to keep our numbers up, but generally we look down on those type of things. Again, it's demeaning. Yeah. Their lives are already pretty bad.
I roll insight.
Super demeaning.
17.
Nice.
Like, you get the feeling he honestly does not give a shit about these people. He's saying this to like make himself feel better.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Awesome. Listen, man. Nobody touches him.
That's the general consensus.
Hey, fine. And he starts like heading up.
Taking the oranges back out of his sock.
Hey, VIP! No special guests tonight.
There's fuck off!
Socks with oranges.
Yeah.
It's a sock party! Yay!
Yay!
A little bit softer than a soap party, maybe.
No,
I'm sure Martin will tell us if somebody tries to violate his prison wallet.
Martin, he gets up there, he gets to the front of your gate with these oranges. He's like, "You're wearing armor. God damn it." Just turns around and walks off.
You're like, welcome, asshole.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Very little.
What are the three of you doing?
Shaking my head in disgust.
Out. Right.
Let's head back to the Duckland. Gather some things. Actually, Ren, why don't you and Angel walk back to the Duckland? I want to follow you guys from above. If that's okay.
Okay. You take me to the skies.
What I want you both to do is swing by the potion shop and pick up 7 resistance to poison.
Okay. That's not going to look suspicious at all, but sure. We can do that.
And I will follow you guys from here to there, and then from there to the Duckland, and then
it's probably one of their number one sellers.
It probably is one of their one sellers.
It is the pirate.
The pirate island, so.
Yeah.
It also gets rid of some severe hangovers, too.
It's a good idea. I'll be like, these are for our good pal, the bard, Lenoris.
Yeah, that's it.
So you need greater restoration. Got it.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
Sorry. Anyway, so Brian, I scamper on up, and I stealth.
Okay. Go ahead, roll stealth.
Yeah.
A little high. Not bad.
It's a fucking 28, dude.
For you, that's pretty bad.
That's about as bad as it's gonna get, but that's pretty fucking good still.
A plus 14. Jesus Christ.
So if you guys, actually, Angel knows where it is.
Yeah, we went.
Me and Angel went. Yep. It was en route back to the Duckland from the dock.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you know where. I seem to have a little bit of amnesia tonight.
Yeah.
Is it Milka?
It's the alcohol. It's the alcohol.
Milka
yes.
amnesia.
I've been,
We'll head over that way.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, Brian. You're excused, Brian.
So you guys head down there. Anybody who wishes to roll for perception, you may.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I would like to. I look into the perception. Maybe.
Nice.
Oh, that's a horrible perception for you.
Is that horrible?
No. For you, that's
no. If you stuck him up for me.
So,
4.
I rolled a 4 and I still got a 16.
Yeah.
I will say, Angel and Ren, you will notice that the first day you guys came here, there was a black hooded figure that handed over a bag and stuff. Do you remember him?
Yep. Oh, I remember him.
Yeah, Ren.
He gave, because
Angel was
wearing a button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
She was
You
mean.
see this gentleman again. He's not like, it's more of a like you guys are walking down while he's walking up. But that's basically the only thing of note.
Not that he's doing anything that we noticed was out of sorts, but I recognized him from before.
Yeah.
But does something like you would do anyway, as your skills and your roguish ways.
Yeah. He never did say what his name was, did he? Or did he?
never
No, I
asked.
think he did. I think he did.
I would like to say that Ren cares about names, but she
Yeah.
doesn't.
Like as,
Well, when Dave and I got the bag from him later.
Mm.
Just looking to see.
But as you guys are basically coming up to a pass, you will notice that he does notice you guys and basically darts into an alley.
Well, that was suspicious.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
He has some issues. He wanted to talk to us last time when he gave us that stuff for Lenoris, and maybe we should just walk over there and see if he's still there.
Maybe he was just trying to get us to go behind wherever he went, so he's
Could
not
be.
being seen in public with us. I don't blame him.
It's possible. We do cause a ruckus.
Mm-hmm.
We'll head over
We
towards
don't.
the little dark. We don't. We is all inclusive.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we go back and try to
We'll walk
talk
over
to
towards
him.
the alley to see if he's there.
Yeah.
You do like it's more along the lines of like he's not hiding. He's just continuing to walk down the alley.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like on purpose.
Well, yeah, he purposely just kind of letting us go by, basically. Just
Right.
like, oh, I stopped.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to him, say hello.
Obviously, Brian, I'm tracking them from above.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like, as soon as they
yeah.
start going off into the alley, that's when you would notice them.
Okay.
Because basically a lot of people are wearing stuff, but because they were actually able to notice like his cloak and everything. That's why you weren't able to see him. But anyway, so you'll grab his are you grabbing his shoulder, or are you saying?
Yeah, if he's
hey,
if he's like the other way, I was like, hey, how's it going?
He'll stop, turn around, and be like, hi, I'm fine.
Oh, I just noticed you.
Do you need something?
Well, the last time we spoke, you said you just wanted to come up and give us something, and I just happened to notice you again. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing else you needed to do to make it less awkward with you following us.
Not with any of you.
Okay,
Oh.
you don't need.
I'm here on business.
Okay, not with anyone in our party.
Not directly.
Well, that not directly sounds like someone in our party.
Well, I
Why are you so uncomfortable?
It's okay. You can tell me. It'll be fine.
I don't know if it's directly or not. I just here to meet somebody and check some things out, and then that's it. Like, is
Well,
it
what are you supposed to
directly,
check out?
indirectly? Like, if you think about it, we're all connected in some way.
Wait a minute. Are you on bardsonly.com?
No.
What is .com?
You should be. Lots of midgets.
But I'm just here to, as a favor. That's all. I just got some business. I'll be
Oh
leaving
yeah,
shortly.
your master.
He wouldn't tell us that last time.
Who is your master? Tell me.
To work for.
Sounds aggressive.
I'd rather not.
Why? You said he knows me. I would like to know who this is, because he said that I would be the nice one. Well, if you don't talk, I might not become the nice one.
Well, this isn't fair.
Why is this not fair? It's not fair if you're just in code. Well, I sort of kind of maybe kind of blah blah blah. Who is he?
He just said that to me. Wanted me to drop off somebody else's property to them. That's it. I don't understand why we're making a big deal out of this. Can I go?
Because you're being shifty. I don't like it.
Try to use my feline wiles.
I'm not a people
persuade him to
person.
tell us.
Or a being person, I believe is better. Yes.
I'm gonna try to
pet this guy.
Oh, good lord! Still 14.
What are you trying to persuade him to do?
I was just trying to persuade him to just tell us who the master was, who the person who gave him the chore in the first place.
Look,
Yeah, I really
I'm
still don't want
just
to.
here. Here's a
Cute
favor.
and all, I just don't want to pet your ears. I get it.
I just
I
want
would
to
like. I like to intimidate him quickly.
You may like. How are you intimidating him?
I told him I was going to make him tell me if he did not tell me.
Okay.
Being scary, run.
I was
so
smiling.
as you try to intimidate him, he's gonna look. He's gonna be like, I don't want any issues, but I think my master, if he wanted you to know, you would know. So I'm going to have to respectfully say no to your request.
Decline to acquiesce to your...
Even with an 18.
You don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is, but that was pretty intimidating.
Yeah, he seems scared.
Doggone it, people love me.
I'm in danger.
Fine. At some point, I'm sure you will spill the beans.
Didn't
I
they
call
tell
from the
you,
top.
like, didn't they tell you, like, he's gonna come visit you anyway?
More than more reason to find out who this is. I don't like unexpected guests.
What? So you don't like surprises?
No, I do not.
That's a shame.
Someone tried to throw me a birthday party once. I said, hell no. I don't like surprises. And
Well,
then
that's the point of the surprise, so that way you can't tell them no.
I don't like surprises.
That is true.
Anyway, what were you gonna do, Holmes?
Nothing.
Okay.
I am a meat popsicle.
Great you were
movie,
hidden up there, so.
Oh, I stealthed it nicely. Yeah.
Intelligence
I'm
nicely.
going to go.
I stealthed nicely.
I'm going to go get my work done, and hopefully leave this place and never come back while you're here.
Well,
Okay.
I don't like you either, buddy.
It's not I didn't like you.
You're
Put
weird.
words in my mouth.
I will put whatever I want in there. Wait a minute. I don't mean that.
I'm going to go
Maybe she did.
very quickly now. Thank you.
He just failed his intimidation roll now.
Was that intimidating?
This is
Put whatever I want in your mouth, and you'll like it.
That's right.
You're trying to taste watermelon.
I'm just trying to visualize this. Freaking man, for all those who don't think I'm a lady, you can suck my.
He's going to
I'll put
quickly
this chode in your mouth, and you'll like it.
go away.
He's gonna quickly go away. You don't like me being.
I guess we'll.
Lady boner!
Yes.
Ryan, I am actually going to shadow him.
Okay.
We'll head to the potion shop.
Yeah, let's go get this. Sorry.
I know what
Was that a little bit too much, Angel? Tell me, am I too much?
No, I thought that was good. I don't know why he didn't talk to us. I mean, I smiled at him. I don't know what.
Maybe that's why he didn't talk to us, because you were being Mr. Feline friendly over here.
Well, you know, I like to smile and have people tell me stuff. I just
I don't like to smile. I just want people to tell me stuff. And then if they don't, I want to force it out of them. I mean,
well, if there's that. We could always do that.
when
We
all
wouldn't have to
else
go get
fails.
these potions.
Out of game. When we need a leg breaker, we gotta run.
Yeah.
When we need information, we got a Holmes.
Oh, you weren't there. So.
No, I am there. I listened to the whole conversation. I just didn't say a fucking word.
Right.
Anyway,
But what I do know about
potion.
this individual talks out loud all the time to himself. Saying.
so you guys are going to go to the shop. Holmes is going to follow this guy.
Mm-hmm.
We need potions.
We
And
want to.
Yeah,
And-
I'm assuming
so
that
we'll
Martin
go
is.
with Dave first. Dave, you're following him. He doesn't seem to notice you. And he does, like, he's basically walking the same way you guys came, Like, as soon as they leave, he goes back on the main road and heads up. And he will be walking into the Ugly Duck.
Into the main door?
Yeah.
I hop down and I from the outside, because is it the door constantly open at the Ugly Duck, or do we have to actually open up the door?
You have to open up the door. Like, they keep it
not
closed.
a saloon. Not a saloon.
Right. No, I didn't know if they had the door open during the daytime or whatnot. Some places do that. But when he goes into the Ugly Duckling, does he go straight? Does he go left, or does he go right?
He goes to the right.
I hop down, and when I get to the door, I crack it and just kind of quickly peer to the right.
I will need to have you roll. We're going to go sleight of hand because you're trying to open up the door without being noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Horrible.
Okay, so you crack it open. The two people, you see that he goes up to Lieutenant Balder. Balder has some of your guys' jelly wine. And he's like, good to see you here, Ziggy. Thank you for coming so quickly. This will be a favor, so we'll all be even. But I would like you to figure out if this has been tampered with. I have a feeling that they are not all, that the gentleman who gave this to me is not all what he seems. And Ziggy will be like, okay, Captain Balder, I'll get to it. And you'll see that he's like casting some form of spell. And he casts a couple. And he's like, yeah, it looks like it has been laced with a drug that paralyzes people. Oh, really? That's very interesting. Thank you very much, Ziggy. That would be all. Do you want me to purify it? Oh, no. I believe I have all the information I need. Thank you very much, Ziggy. And I'll tell your master that we are now even. Yes, Lieutenant. And he turns around. Holmes, go ahead and roll a perception. Okay.
I'm the finest.
I keep forgetting how high your perception is, though.
I will too.
You shouldn't have even needed to roll.
Okay.
As Ziggy turns around, you see Lieutenant Boulder. He starts looking at where you're hiding and just waves with Ziggy's back to him.
I give him the old queen wave.
Long live the queen.
And he nods, picks up the wine and puts it back into the cases. And he'll just like Lieutenant Bonner be like, "Okay, men, let's get this onto the wagon and headed up to the castle." And about this time is when Ziggy is getting right by the door, where there's a possibility he could see you.
I open the door for Ziggy. I say, "Good to see you again, Ziggy."
Oh, were you able to get that bag to Lenoris?
I most certainly did.
Ah, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Hey, you don't have to be afraid of us. Well, correction. You don't have to be afraid of me. I didn't even know you. You asked me to do you a solid for one of my friends, and I trusted you to do just such. So I just want to let you know you can trust me.
I appreciate that.
Okay. And I just give him a head nod. And I'm being genuine. I'm not trying to deceive him or anything of that nature.
But by the way, may I ask you a personal question?
Why don't we talk about it outside?
It's just real quick.
Well, let's just.
Okay.
I don't want to be right. Yeah, yep. Just I go. We can. I don't have a problem. I'll answer it. I'll answer any question you have.
Mm-hmm. But like he's gonna he'll step outside.
Yeah. No. Just as long as we're out of earshot, I look around, see if anybody's around us.
Yeah, you don't notice anybody.
Okay.
And he's like, it is a personal question. You have an aura about you. Where are you from?
Another time in another place.
How interesting. Does that mean that you don't know? Or you're out of place?
I would say the latter of those two.
Huh.
It's a long and complicated story, and I don't mind being honest with you, but you have guessed correctly.
Interesting. Well, that was thank you. I appreciate it.
Why do you ask, Ziggy? Just out of curiosity.
I'm fairly new at learning things, and I could just sense a different energy coming from you than most people. That's all.
Okay. Well, just know my energy is pure. I will say what I mean and mean when I say it. I don't try to deceive anybody. I'm sure you could probably pick that up from me as well.
Yeah, but I do have to get going.
Okay. Anytime you want to talk, don't be afraid to approach me.
Okay. And as he walks away, you see that he takes out a notebook and he starts writing into the notebook as he's walking off.
I just make a mental note of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to ask about next time.
What else are you going to do, Holmes?
At which point I will go into the Ugly Duckling and approach Lieutenant Bowler.
Okay. And with that, we're going to go to the shopping.
Yep. I figured as much.
Yay! Shopping!
Shop time.
Montage.
Yeah,
There's some money.
Guys.
Give me these.
should be quick. We were here not that long ago.
You guys were here yesterday.
Yep.
The same gentleman is there. And he looks at you and says, big spenders.
Good. How's business today? Since you closed up early yesterday.
Well, obviously not as good as yesterday.
No, not as good as yesterday.
How can we help you here?
We just, I'm sure this is something you sell quite a bit of, but we wanted resistance to poison, correct? That's what that was?
Yes.
Or something similar to that, I'll tell him.
We do have some resistance to poisons.
Excellent.
Oh, wait. They are common. Or uncommon. We do have 7 of them in. And for my big spenders, I'll be willing to separate with them for 150. a piece.
I was gonna say all together or a piece.
A piece, yes.
So 7.
What about for your best spenders?
10.50.
I still have to make a profit.
That's fair.
Yeah, we have it in the group thing, right?
We should have it in our party sheet.
1,050. I think that's
in the party sheet. You guys have a crap ton of platinum.
Yeah, and I think you said you converted it all to gold, though.
I converted all your copper, silver.
Oh, okay, all those to gold. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll pay it.
You want?
I was just curious.
Yes, please, all 7.
Excellent.
Can you wrap them up carefully, please?
He's like, for you, I will put them in their special box.
Special boxes
that will be
for the win.
1,050 gold or 105 platinum.
This might take a little while. Are you better at counting than I am, Angel?
We'll just start handing him the money, and then we'll count that out.
Yeah, I'll be taking it out of the platinum because that's going to be
easier.
He's like, is there anything else that I can help you with?
Can you think of anything else, Ren?
Man, I had a list, but I left it at home. Shit.
Well, that is fine.
Always come back.
You can always come back. We're still working on the potion of strength that he wanted. It will be ready tomorrow.
That was on my list, yes. Thank you. So I know this is a spell place, but do you have any apples?
No, but there are plenty of places around here where you can count the money.
Why not?
Sorry, I just got done watching History of the World Part 1. And there was Count the Money in there. So count the money.
Count the money.
So it's funny. Anyway, what was the question? Because I got distracted.
I was just looking for. Ren just wanted an apple. She hungry girl.
Stop and grab one on the way.
Sounds like something a villain would say.
Do not sell food here, as it could mix in with the potions.
A magic apple would be pretty sweet. I can't imagine those have ever been made.
Well, we can take an apple and dip it into something, maybe infuse a potion in it. That could be fun to try. Couldn't tell you if it would be better or not.
Would it make me the fairest of the land and the pirates?
No, but it would make you pass out. Until your
I don't want to pass.
Wakes you up.
Oh. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
That's sad.
Never mind, I would not like that apple.
So, we'll head out.
Yeah.
And we'll go see if we can find an apple.
I'll find my list and I will come back, but I will definitely be back for that strength potion. You betcha.
And just so that way you are aware, it is a potion of fire giant strength.
Okay.
So it will be costing quite a bit of gold. Until we have it finished, I can't give you an exact amount. But it can cost anywhere between 1,000 to 5,000 gold pieces.
Of gold?
Wow.
Since you don't make food here, then I can't wash dishes if I need to make that extra money. That bothers me.
Cash first, yes.
Okay.
Oh, always cash first.
Alright.
Some random word coming from Dave back there. Alright, thank you very much, kind sir, and thank you for the special boxes for our potions.
You'll just see that it's a box. It can hold 8 potions. And it just has like little separators. And there's one missing, so like it just has some cushions in there.
We already paid for it.
What?
We already paid for it. Oh, shoot.
My potion? Or the strength?
Yes, the strength potion.
You guys haven't paid for the strength potion yet.
I thought we had to pay up front to get that.
No. You guys paid for everything else. I can double check, but, you know.
No,
I thought you were telling me I just got swindled and pimped. I was mad.
Brian,
I'm pretty sure you guys did not pay for it, because he's not, like, I wouldn't take the money from you guys unless he had it. Because you guys have a tendency of saying, hey, I want this, and then never going back.
I only did that with the boots of speed. Everything else I bought. Harambe loves me.
That's fair, though. It's good business. Bad for us. But, okay. So we're going to go find that apple, even though I don't want it poisoned. I just want a regular apple. I am hungry.
Okay.
I do not want to rage.
So go ahead, roll. We'll go with survival.
Survive.
As your...
'Cause I'm a survivor.
We're looking for something good.
Like you're just looking for like basically an apple stand, right?
Dang. Good thing he rolled better.
Angel, you do find a fruit stand, and you can see that they're doing that typical thing where they're carrying it across a busy street while people are like going fast. You're like, you kind of get that feeling. If this place had cars, that thing would be on the floor. But you find one fairly. You'll see that it is. It's an older gentleman, probably about 60 years old, and he's like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Ren.
Oh, I thought you found the cart before me.
No,
yeah, you guys are together.
Oh, yeah,
he spotted it before you.
Gotcha. I would like an apple, please. Would you like an apple, actually? Would you like one too?
Yeah, I'll take an apple.
I'll get 2 apples, please.
Okay, that'll be 2 copper.
Wait, how much is it for a bag of apples?
A bag would be a silver.
Oh, okay. I will take a bag of apples. No bad ones in there, please. I don't like worms in my fruit.
I will give you the best that I have. Unbruised.
Wait a minute. How does unbruised make it the best?
Do you prefer them bruised? I can
not the apples.
Throw them on the ground.
Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm angry right now.
It is fine, ma'am. And he'll turn around and he's going to take this, like, basically, like, there's this cloth sack and just, like, he's looking through and trying to find the best ones that he can.
Perfect. I appreciate your attention to detail with this fruit.
You strike me as somebody that I don't want to piss off.
I mean, I can be a very kind soul when I'm not hungry for apples.
I would assume so. I would never disagree.
Probably the best thing to do. But I will definitely take those. Hey, Angel, do you have that? Do you have that money?
Yes, no problem.
I'll carry everything. You just carry the wallet.
I already took it out.
I figured you would.
It's a silver.
Let's trust the rogue with the party's funds.
Wow. Listen, I don't plan things out. I just don't have pockets in this outfit.
Yeah, you have the bag of holding.
I do have the bag of holding.
All the money.
Yes.
That's why I keep giving it to you.
Trust Lady Red.
I can't do this right now. I need an apple, okay?
But you get an apple. He got
do a cool arm toss to Angel with the apple.
Go ahead, because it's fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. You can either do. No, it'll be a sleight of hand.
Oh God. I don't think I do anything slightly.
Well, if you do athletics, that means that thing's going into the wall.
Okay, 10.
Okay, you don't mess it up.
I'm cool.
Like Angel, it gets close enough to you that you can grab it.
Snatch it. Yeah.
It's not right on, but, you know.
I still feel confident in my apple skills.
It's still a strike.
Yeah. Like if you hadn't blocked it, it would have pung you on the nose.
Oh. He's got sensitive nose.
Or booped you on the nose since you are a cat.
Boop. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day, sir.
You too, ma'am. And then he'll pick up his card again. Just walk really, really slowly.
Funny. All right. Back to the bar.
Let's go.
And with that, we will take a break.
Okay.
Okay. So, Holmes, you're standing there in front of Lieutenant Boulder as the gentleman known as Ziggy leaves.
Hi.
Good morning.
Why did that sound like Heath Ledger during Batman? Hi.
Hi. Let's put a little smile.
Good morning.
We need to talk.
Oh. Okay. Go ahead,
but
have a seat.
Privately, if we can.
This is as private as you're going to get, as this entire building is my home.
Is there anybody else? Oh, like we're in an open forum, right?
They know to mind their business while I'm doing mine.
I understand and I can appreciate that, but we truly need to be in private quarters. I beg of you, please.
As I said, there's no one else directly around. And I believe that I would feel more comfortable doing this out in the open.
Okay, I understand. So, you know what we have is tainted, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Had a feeling it was.
What are your, if you don't mind me asking, what are your ultimate intentions here?
That is a hard one to answer. And by the way, Jay, since we're starting off with him,
yeah,
we just went into it.
Good planning.
The best way I can say is that my goals are first and foremost to make sure that the money continues to flow around here. And that the proper people are put in where they need to make sure that everything runs efficiently.
If you were a person that was completely in charge of that,
it would make me a target.
Well, you're a target right now.
Well, the only person that I see that is possibly gunning from me is either out with Zeke, down buying potions, or sitting in front of me. Or
I am not your enemy.
Or is changed up, chained, and he'll pull up the quotes, in the Bastille.
Right. We are not your enemies.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We are not your enemies.
I didn't think that you were. But my question is what is your intentions? As you are coming into my home and trying to disrupt what is going on here.
Well, what you see as disrupt, I see it as an opportunity to right a lot of wrongs.
It depends on the wrong that you're trying to right. And what may be your ultimate goals?
Well, before I get into that, can we agree that your supervisor is wrong?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Can we also agree were your supervisor not alive anymore, would it be a good thing?
Very much so.
Would you rule fairly?
I would not be ruling.
I actually cocked my head at game.
You see, my friend, you are all here. Granted, I don't know why you're here. Martin wouldn't tell me. But I do know that you're here and you hate the King of Sales. Well, you have more of a personal vendetta. Well, I have a different type of reason to get rid of him.
May I... Oh, sorry.
Generally, from my experience, is those that are in charge always have to watch their back. I prefer to allow other people to be at the front while I protect said back.
Okay. Well, you don't have to watch your back from us. I will do my very best to maintain that. And when I say us, I mean 5 out of the 6 of us. Fair to say?
Well, I do not plan on standing in your way. So far, everything that you have all done does not really affect me and may even help me out. Hence why we're still having this conversation.
Okay.
But yes, I do have an alternate goal that is aligned with yours, but not, how shall we say, the same.
Legal. And I smile.
You are at the pirate capital. What is
I was just going to say, I'm just going to swirl my fingers all around here.
My question to you is, what do you have an issue with the King of Sales? And I will show you mine as a reason of why I believe he should be gone.
From what the King of Sales, number one, there is a personal vendetta with one of our party against him. But after speaking to this person of the party, this person has also let us know that it's been deduced that he is not fit to be in charge.
Yes, but do you know why he is not fit?
I don't know all the reasons. All I know is that he is extremely hard-fisted, which is fine, but he's not fair.
That's not really the issue.
Well, proceed.
You have seen how I run things around here in my own home. Now, if somebody is not fit to lead, I have no problem with my underlings trying to take over the shop. If they are better than me, they have that right to try to take it over. Now, what I do have a problem with is a man who would use his captain's good name, run it through the mud, to put himself on top by turning said captain in. We are pirates. We have loyalty to one another. We do not turn each other in for profit.
I shake my head at this and I say I can respect that loyalty. And I mean, and I do mean it, Brian. I'm not trying to.
I would like you also to know that even though I do not plan on staying in your way, and if you do not wish to tell me your plans, that is your right. So far, it doesn't seem like you guys are going after me, so I'm willing to not see what's going on. But I will also let you know that if you do not tell me, I definitely will try to use everything for my advantage. If you do tell me, I probably will be doing the same. But at least I will let you know what my plans are.
Well, I think it's safe to say that anybody who you want to stay alive, or at least active, make sure they have a resistance to poisons.
I think you heard enough to know that I already had deduced that.
Yes. That is correct.
I am not too worried. If there's anything else you wish to tell me. Again, you don't have to.
Well, let me ask you, what do you want to know?
Well, me being who I am, basically I want to know your entire plan. Or any parts of your plan that you tend to. From what I've been able to deduce, you plan on using the jelly wine to render everybody unable to move, so that way you can do what you want. Which, based off of Martin's past, means to kill the King of Sales, possibly rob, or find other types of dealings or some type of information. That's where it's a little fuzzy for me.
That's the macro plan in essence. The internal part, again, 5 of us you really wanted to worry about. We may need your expertise while said individuals are incapacitated on who lives and who dies. But I have no control over the big man. As a matter of fact, and I do tell him this, as a matter of fact, he murdered me in cold blood.
That is between you and him. I do get the sense that he is a unmoving object who is forced to follow a certain path. I can respect the path that he has chosen. And because of our good friend Zeke, we already know his tenets. So I believe that we can sidestep those and make sure that he is unopposed, which will give him no reason to attack us.
Believe it or not, he actually may listen to Zeke.
What was that?
He may listen to Zeke. If Zeke, he respects Zeke. I noticed that coming off the boats. So that
will be a problem, as I do believe that, as far as, since you have been forthright, I do believe that a few may be able to resist this poison, and Zeke would be at the top of that list.
Fair enough. I don't want to see an all-out clash of unnecessary blood. And that's where we will probably need someone like you. Someone that the King of Sales wouldn't suspect, A. And
that is why I'm bringing the jelly wine. To make sure that your poison enters his goblet and those around him, so that way you would have an easier time. I will not stop what you are trying to do. And we'll do everything that I can to make sure that he takes that drink.
would that incapacitate him?
Possibly. Poisons
Explain.
are not an exact science. Most people will be affected, but that doesn't mean that everyone would be affected. Depending on the dose, how you all mixed it, and everything to that would depend on its potency as well. I was not there, so I could not tell you exactly how effective it would be.
Well, let me ask you this.
I plan on taking mental pictures with them all strewn out on the floor.
It's pretty potent stuff to the normal person, but from what I understand, the King of Sales is not normal. If this backfires and he is not subjected to the poison...
You think he is as normal as they come. He may have a few abilities that he's learned over, some tricks, but I guarantee you he's just as human as... Actually, I believe only Martin is human in your group. Huh. Interesting.
Okay. So, the day of, we're obviously going to present Martin to him as a trophy. Is there any way you can work something out with Alan to ensure that that Martin has his weapons?
I cannot... He will not be able to hold on to any weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But the last time that I checked, you all have a bag of holding. And it's not like any of the guards would search you. And even if they did, they'd be like, oh, look, you have weapons. Go on in.
Okay. Is there anything you could suggest to us for the success of our plan? And by the way, the ultimate goal is, yes, to take care of your boss the way he should be taken care of, and to take the real captain, which you seem very loyal to, off death row and back into the graces of you all.
I do believe that I can help a little with that.
Okay.
As,
That's probably
the King of Sales does have a ledger in his office.
Oh, a ledger? Really? This just got juicy. Explain, good sir.
Well, basically, any deals that he's made in the past are on said ledger to make sure that he has all of his favors accounted for. I do understand that he does have a favor with the magistrate, for example, of the local town, as long also with the dealings that he did. He joked around with me once, saying that it was his memoir, as he was going to be a great man that everybody would look up to forever.
So let me guess, this ledger is only under his control.
It is only in his office.
Got it.
The man is conceived to a fault.
Do you know where the ledger is?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was right on the top of the desk.
Okay, so this is a man that has no fear about what happens here. Got it. Okay.
Why fear the law when you're surrounded by criminals?
Yep, no, I understand. You just have to worry about the criminals that want your job. Okay. Again, from me to you, well, from myself, Angel, Ren, Marnin, and Lenoris, we can assure you there will be no harm that comes to you. Does that make sense?
Sure. And for this to go through, like I said, we can share information. The only thing that I do ask is, once the deed is done, for all of you to leave. As, even though I do not mind your help, taking care of the King of Sales that doesn't mean that I would like you all here. As soon as that is taken care of.
I will speak for the group and agree to that under one condition.
Yes.
We all leave here intact as we came.
Those of you who wish to leave, as long as you complete the job, will have my permission to leave the island.
And one other thing. It was a two-part.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of chuckle. Our party gets a good percentage of his booty.
By the way, you need to speak up.
Oh, our
That's why I'm
party.
having issues hearing you. It's
Sorry,
your mic.
My bad. Our party gets a certain percentage of his booty. His personal booty. Not the town's, not yours, not the business.
I do believe that he would have a decent stash in his office as well. I do believe he does have a safe. But I have not... I know the old king, the old captain did have a safe in that room. But who knows if he actually found it.
This is what I propose then in regards to that. If he has a personal stash within his office, we will take the contents only of what's in his office. If said stash cannot be found, we will take a certain percentage from the pirates that are dead and or alive before we go here. And this is not from a greed standpoint, as I am not a greedy man, and the majority of us are not greedy. Oh, go ahead.
You keep what you kill and grab what you can.
We also want what's in his office.
None of my business.
I put my hand out.
He's been smoking on his pipe, kind of sitting back a little bit. He's gonna sit up, take the pipe out of his mouth, put it down, and give you a nice firm shake.
Done. So, and again, Brian, I'm not even going to try to roll insight. I know this guy's legit. So, and obviously I'm not trying to deceive him in any way. Okay. Good enough. And I do want to, before I will part, I said I have to meet up with my group, fill them in on what's going on and what you know and what we know. Please keep us abreast of anything that might be of interest to us or help to us to achieve our goal.
If I find anything extra that would help, I will gladly do so, as long as you are willing to fill me in as well. I believe a tit for tit or tit for tat is an excellent way of doing business when it comes to information.
Do me a favor. If you want, if I have information, I will go to you immediately. But if you need information in our party, please come to me personally. And I assure you, I will give you every bit of knowledge that I have.
Sounds acceptable to me.
Would you like me to break this news to our captain, or would you like to do so?
I believe that it would be best coming from you.
Fuck.
As you are the one who made the deal.
The devil you know.
Better than the one that you don't.
That's correct. Okay. Good enough. All right. If you'll excuse me, I have a rendezvous with Angela. And with that,
again, have fun. Enjoy your time.
Okay. So with that, I head over to the little not the alcove, but like where all the wagons were on the outside, like where.
Oh, you mean just the entrance?
Not the entrance. There was a side door that Angelo went out with those 3 girls, and they were like, whoa.
Oh, that's inside. Like that's on the other side of the courtyard.
That's what it was. That's yeah. I go visit Angela again.
But yeah, like as you start walking across the courtyard, you can easily find her. And she's like, and she'll just come up and be like, "Oh yes, you wanted to meet back up?
Yeah, can we talk privately? Possibly in your wagon."
Why do you keep saying wagon? She has a room.
I thought she had a wagon. I don't know. I go to your house, whatever.
That'll fix your wagon.
Your abode. Can we speak in your abode?
In her commode?
Of course. Just follow
Take
me
into the pooper.
and she will like lead you back to her room. She'll go ahead and open up. You'll see it's basically what you guys had upstairs, but more or less twice the size. So instead of having a twin, it's a queen, that type of thing. Or it's a king, like basically a big bed.
Okay.
She'll be like, what type of business opportunities do you have or want to talk about? Or
I give her 25 gold crown. And I say, 15 of these are for you and you alone. These other 10 are for the guards at the Bastille. So this is what I want. 3 times a day, food goes up to our prisoner, Martin. They're aware of this. There's also going to be food going to the guards and some of the other, and actually all the entire inmates. What I would like you to do is I want your most charming personality to come out, or one of you who has the most charming personality, to, and with one of your beautiful females, to visit Martin for a good 15 minutes alone, where they have to unlock his cell. Oh, and spirits will be provided as well.
she's like, well, of course I would have no problem getting in there and seeing him, food and all of that. But is it just a one night?
Well, everything's already paid for, and you have 15 in your pocket right now. The 10's to grease the guards. I'd say 15 is pretty good.
Well, what I'm saying is this just a one night obligation or multiple nights?
You know what? I'm going to leave it up to you what you can do with that. If he wants to have female companionship multiple nights, I would ask that you would, but I'm not going to force you to do it. How's that sound?
I do believe that would be acceptable for me.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And with that, I give a bow, and I walk back to the duckling. And wait for Ren and Angel to come back in.
This would probably be right about the time that they would come back.
Okay.
So what are you guys going to talk about? Well, actually, one thing that you would notice when you walk back out, Lieutenant Boulder's gone.
Okay. I'm not worried about it. He's probably making plans himself.
Plans to kill us.
And we'll say that the other two get back to the ugly duck about this time.
Walk
But
in.
before we do that, because he hasn't done anything since the beginning. Morning.
I didn't think we were gonna get to me tonight, but that's all right.
He's like, nobody knows the trouble I see.
You do get a visitor from Lieutenant Boulder.
Okay.
And he just comes in and says, "So I do believe that me and your friends have set an accord."
Oh yeah.
At least enough that I believe I can trust you to have a little bit more freedom here.
Okay. So what'd you find out?
Oh, long story short, that I will not be getting to taste any more jelly wine.
Yeah, ain't that a pain in the butt?
It's fine. I'm sure we'll find some way to get some. I do hear that they're opening up trade again.
Supposed to be.
But I will be trying to... But we should be able to get you up a level or two. So that way you could actually have a room.
Room
instead of a
nice.
slab.
Yeah. I'd appreciate that.
But it does believe that everything is set to work out in everyone's advantage.
Well, just so you know that the King of Sales will not be alive after 3 days.
I do agree with you. It should be interesting to see what happens. But I will talk to Alan about getting you moved upstairs.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Would you like any type of company tonight, or any requests for lunch or dinner?
We get company and lunch and dinner?
Well, you will, if you wish.
Yeah, I'll take both. Here, the seafood's rather nice around here.
That it is. Seems it's the only reliable type of meat around. Do you have a preference on company?
Definitely a clean girl, because I don't want any of the other girls that we saw when you first got here.
Like I'm real thick and juicy.
I think the only one you saw was Samantha. Was Samantha.
Well, you said there was like common folk and stuff. They were like all covered in mud and shit like that.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, don't worry. I do believe that I can find somebody that has taken a bath sometime this week."
Yeah, speaking of that, could I get one of those? Because the cell is definitely proven to wear out its welcome.
That may be a little difficult, but I can do this for you. And he's going to cast Prestidigitation on you. Get you nice and clean.
That's nice.
And just so that way you know, we will have to dirty you up again. So that way nothing looks amiss.
I'm not worried about that.
King of Sales is interested in seeing you, though, I will say. I don't understand, but it will work out in our benefit.
Here's hoping.
So some fresh seafood.
Yeah, that'd be
and,
great.
Some fresh, with some fresh thighs.
Yes.
Excellent. I will ask around.
Thank you.
And with that, he's going to get up, and you're also going to hear this loud knock, nearly deafening,
Okay.
as your chains fall off of your hands and wrists, or your off of, like, your manacles just fall off.
Okay.
And a little bit later, you will see Alan will come up, and he will open up your door. He's like, it looks like you get the special VIP room. Follow me.
Okay. I grab my stuff.
He will take you up like another level.
Okay.
And you're actually going to be going to, like, you are right now on the second floor. He'll be taking you to the fourth floor.
Okay.
And this floor basically is just one room. It's not the hugest room, but it's decent size.
Okay.
And it has a lot of stuff in it. He's like, but this will be your room. Before anybody else sees you, I will have to come get you and put you back, just for the time that they are here, to make sure they don't believe that you are getting special treatment.
Okay.
But do enjoy the room, as I will be enjoying the floor. And with that, he's going to start heading down.
So I'm gonna look around the room. What do I see?
Go ahead, roll investigation.
Okay.
But the room is basically one big area. It does have a few closets.
Okay.
You find out that there are clothes in the closets. You recognize some of the outfits. You kind of get the idea. This is Alan's room.
Oh, nice.
You do have. There are 6 windows, basically going around all the way around the big circle of a room. You kind of get the feeling that you're near the top of the Bastille.
Okay.
But yes, everything here is fairly fancy. Plenty of stuff to lounge out. There's even some books for you to read.
And
You
I'm
will
assuming
find
this
out
is
that
where
they're like, as you're reading the titles, you're like, these are saucy love books.
Nice. That's
Alan's
hilarious.
a freak. It's not the secret password.
But with that roll, that's all that you really find out.
Okay. So I giggle to myself that, your boy's a freak.
Oh, actually, with that, you do find that one of the trunks does have toys.
Do I find any loose coin around here?
You do find you would find a chest that is locked. That
Okay.
when you pick it up and shake it, you're like, "There's gold in here."
Gotcha.
But he has like a few business ledgers and stuff like that. But this is basically, his private quarters.
anything that I noticed on the business ledgers from names at all?
You will see that, like, he has a lot of people's names written down in here. How many people that they want, how much they're paying, everything to that extent. Basically, the people that are here are extra inventory.
Gotcha.
Or troublemakers that need to be rehabilitated. You will see,
Gotcha.
as far as anything out of the ordinary, there are a few people who do not pay. One of which is Lieutenant Boulder. The other one is Lamprith. And another one is a... okay, what is their name? Is a Lady Scott... a Lady Stocksworth.
Okay.
Those are the three people who do not pay for services rendered by the Bastille.
Okay, so who do I notice on the these different, I guess, dossiers or whatever? Who's the biggest troublemaker?
As far...
And what cell is he in?
You would see that there has been a few slaves that have been moved on around a lot.
Okay.
But it would be an orc named Ori.
Ori. Okay.
And he was near one of the. His cell is near one of, near where you were at.
Gotcha.
You basically get the feeling after taking a look at the ledger, where they're at, that the cell that you were in, were for creatures that were of larger size, and that's where Ori is at.
All right. So, reading this, I'm assuming it's just because it's his creature type that is why he's so aggressive, or is he just a really bad guy?
You don't know that from the ledger.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna stop there first on my way back.
There's nothing stopping you from going back down.
Well, I know he said that I had to go back down
when they requested you to.
Right.
But you can go back down.
So I can more or less wander freely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to wander my way back down to where that cell's at.
Mm-hmm. You'll see that this Ori, he looks a bit dirty. And he's basically just standing because of his girth. All he can do is stand. And he'll look at you and be like, huh. How'd you get out?
Oh, I've got ways of being resourceful. By the way, how did you end up here? Was it your sunny disposition?
I don't mind doing work. They wanted to use me for other things, huh?
Use you for other things? Like how?
Well, you know what they say about people with big hands, big feet.
Yes, they have big toes and long fingers. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was reading your rap sheet, and it says you're kind of a troublemaker.
It's not my fault.
Oh, it never is. It never is one's fault. However, do you like being in here, or do you need more room to roam? And I tap on the bars.
Would be nice to get out, yeah?
Well, if I can guarantee that, would you be able to cause a little more trouble if I gave you the right incentive?
I mean, it depends on what type of trouble you need.
Killing people. Do you like killing people?
I was trained to do so, but...
Cool.
It's not my number one thing.
Then do we have an accord? Because obviously, a fine young lad like yourself needs room to roam. You can't do that inside these cold, emotionless walls.
Just get my gauntlets.
And those would be where?
Oh. I can't go out unclothed. I am Ormac Iron Fist.
I'll be right back. And I go up back to the room to look for some clothes that would possibly fit him and his gauntlets. Do I have any luck finding them?
We'll say that this takes a while.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
But you find, like, eventually you've realized, like, you've realized to go, you're on the 4th floor. You go down to the 3rd floor and you notice that you find, like, this is where they have a lot of the gear.
Yeah.
Which do include 2 gauntlets, basically the size of your head.
All right. And I'm assuming I can carry these things, correct?
It takes some effort, but yes.
All right, cool. And I get him clothes that look like fit him, and then I bring this down, and I'm assuming I can possibly squeeze them to the bars.
You cannot.
God damn it.
These are bigger than your head, and your head barely fit.
Okay, keys. Anywhere. How do I open the door?
Congratulations. You fell into my trap.
God damn it.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Ormac will just look at you and be like, I mean, you don't have to give them to me now, I guess. As he sees that you're trying to open this up.
Tink, 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 tink.
But I do thank you for that.
Can you help here and rip the door off the hinge, and I can get your gauntlets too?
Well, it's more of about applying leverage.
Okay.
You know, can't really move. I can push, but big guy, not much movement.
Gotcha.
Doesn't really work.
Okay, so God damn it. I'm gonna run off and find the keys if I can.
I want a metagame.
As you start, like, you go up, go ahead, roll another investigation.
Alright, I can do that. I'm literally playing this to Martin's strengths. Holy shit!
Wow.
Doing all the dumps.
As you're going through, you're like, dang it, Alan has the keys.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, Holmes. Or Angel.
And there's not a spare set anywhere.
He wants to have the power.
I was really hoping.
Look, I just had to make up a brand new character out of my ass. You can figure out something.
I was really hoping not to do this.
Enjoy that character right from his butt bump.
Yeah. Alright. Is there anybody across the way?
Several people.
Okay. And when I was reading that lecture, was there like anybody that was troublemakers and scum and scourge and yucky?
Like some are, some aren't. Basically, as far as what you saw, Ormac seems to be the only one who actually has some meat on their bones.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna do this.
Like everybody else would just be like, like 16-year-old boy at max.
Well, this is gonna be awkward, but hey, when in Rome.
Oh boy.
Okay, so where's the older ones other than 16-year-old boys?
No, I mean their stat block would be like a 16-year-old boy.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna find the rapscallions and the scum and scourge of society in this Bastille here.
Okay, that's everybody.
All right. And I'm going to go to where the biggest one is, because I'm assuming they have a handful of them in like a little black cell area on this level, or are they all in
Basically, they're kind of like in open coffins.
Okay.
That they can't stand, sit up, lay flat. Like, you're talking about slaves here, man.
Right. Okay. God. This is going to go so dark. Oh, God. Okay, so this is what happens when you do deals with the deck of many things. You turn to a villain. I'm going to... or let me go back over here.
Jay, your microphone's on mute.
Okay.
I would like to point out you're lawful.
No, I know.
You may be evil, but you're also lawful.
Well, there's a method to my madness. Okay.
Do you want to think about it, and we can go over to everybody else?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go to everybody else. As we go to tempt to prison break. Okay, everybody else, you got to the Ugly Duck. It's probably about 10, 11 a.m. As it took you guys a bit of time to get around.
Mm-hmm. We made it.
We'll walk into the Ugly Duck and see if any of our party are there.
You see Holmes. He came out. You saw him come out of a female's room.
Whoa!
He came out of where?
And it's unusual.
I just interrupt him. Can we talk in my room real quick?
I guess so.
Okay. Awesome. So we go to my room. I close the door, and I know it's pretty soundproof in there from what you were saying earlier, Brian.
My heat kicked on. I can barely hear you. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No problem. Is this better, Heather?
Yes. Much better.
Okay. So I tell them everything that transpired, the conversation I had with Boulder, but just as importantly, that the magistrate of the Zinde, right? Is it Zinde? Yeah. The magistrate of Zinde is in bed with the King of Sales. Now, this is something that Fisk probably already put together by talking to, I believe it was the bodyguard or the captain, I can't quite remember, of the town. And in typical Fisk fashion, he didn't tell us.
Of course not.
Yeah. So, like a good little dirtbag I am, I had to go around and find this stuff out. But the gangly little person that you were talking to earlier, his name is Ziggy.
Ziggy, okay.
Yep, he did. He does report to Boulder. That is not necessarily his boss, but it's definitely somebody who they work for.
Mm-hmm.
And Boulder has kind of put 2 and 2 together and has figured out our plan before I even said word one.
Fuck.
Well, not really fuck. And
fuck?
the only person I'm worried about. Okay, so here's the deal.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yep. He is amenable to the idea of what we're doing.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, because he does feel that he should be removed, but his feelings on it are because of his disloyalty to Captain Rumshaw. Is that what was your captain's name, Martin?
Captain Maddox.
Captain Maddox, not Rumshaw. Was because there's a loyalty among pirates, and there was no deceit in his voice whatsoever. So he's that's why he doesn't like the King of Sail. So, and I explained to him it's a personal vendetta, definitely for Martin, but he is not fit to run this place. The only I made an agreement with him that he will provide us with information as these next 2 or 3 days go by before the party. He will give us that information.
You believe him?
Yes. Again, there was no deceit in his voice. But there's always deceit in a pirate.
Right.
That I get. But he is also trusting us to do what we need to do. The agreements of the terms were we can't leave unless we're allowed to leave. He will allow us to leave as we came, minus what is inside the King of Sail's office. There is a ledger in there that will implicate accords between him and the magistrate. So there's definitely some power behind the throne stuff. He's in bed with the magistrate. So the magistrate's kind of, it sounds like he's turning a blind eye to certain things and letting the King of Sails run amok as long as it doesn't necessarily affect him, or the magistrate is getting a percentage of what said King of Sails takes in.
Mm-hmm.
So we can take anything from the dead and wounded. I said I didn't want any unnecessary killing.
Right.
But there's going to be killing. It's going to happen.
Right.
There's only one hit. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ren.
One thing that bothers me is that you say he trusts us. No one trusts us. Because we do dumb stuff.
He doesn't trust us as we don't trust him, but he trusts that we will fulfill this mission.
Okay.
This guy, Ziggy, he cast to detect poison or detect something. And basically Boulder knew right away that the wine is tainted.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing we could do about that. So if he already knows this stuff and he recited exactly what we plan to do,
mm-hmm.
he already knows. So there's no sense in trying to deceive him. He has ears and eyes everywhere. Right. So at least if we're honest with him, we at least have that little bit of trust where he can trust us just enough to get where he wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably going to be in the position of the King of Sails or highly influence somebody that he wishes to be in that position. He didn't say one way or the other. The only hiccup in all of this is Fisk.
And that was what I was just going to ask you about. Are we saying anything like he does not to us, or we're going to keep it hush? How do we do this?
I don't think that would be recommended based on the amount of stuff he could do outside of knowing that stuff that could hurt our plans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Fisk is going to learn that his way of life doesn't apply to everybody's way of life.
True.
So I can't. I told him, I cannot speak for Fisk. I can only speak for the 5 of us.
Yeah.
When I said, you have my word, there will be no unnecessarily killing. However, you know, and again, I just explained the terms, and I shook on it, and he shook on it, and there was absolutely no lie in his voice. So that's what we got. So he already knows, and he's still delivering the wine. He's still setting it up.
Do you think he is though?
Yes.
I don't know. Just something. Just.
Well, I mean, again, we have to wait over the next 48 hours. If he's giving us tidbits of information, and we're giving him what information we have found out.
Right. All right.
Communication is key. So Fisk is probably gonna pop a cork.
Oh, sure he will.
He finds out about this.
Why would he be upset? I mean, I understand that he likes he's a paladin, and I understand that, but
he'll be upset. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, yeah. Why would he be specific?
He'll be upset. He'll be upset because his overlying goal is to cause fear for all pirates. He wants to wipe them all out because he's that righteous. And I said, in no certain terms, I told Boulder that we cannot account for what he does. I can only account for what we 5 will do. So,
well, I mean, he wants to kill pirates. There'll be that opportunity. There just may not be all of them.
But if he gets bloodthirsty, who's going to stop him? And that's what I intimated to Boulder.
I would just say that we need to make sure that he, is aware of the plan, what we're going to do, that ensures all of us also leaving the island.
Well, that's kind of difficult when he already probably knew the magistrate was in bed with the King of Sails and didn't tell us.
True.
So that tells me the trust level he has for us. He doesn't have any respect for us. But he is a party member, and technically he is in charge of us. So we got to do what he says, and he's got to know this stuff. And it's so awesome because Mulder volunteered me to tell Fisk. I can't wait to tell him this.
That was kind.
Yeah, hey, Ren, just do me a favor. Make sure he doesn't smite me again.
But do you have any growth potion in case I have to go up against him, Brian? You're muted.
Save the growth potion. We're going to need it for bigger fish to fry. The thing is that he's going to see this as, you made a deal with dirty pirates. Shut up. I don't want to hear you. No, I can't.
Yeah, you shut your whore mouth.
Well, I mean,
dirty pirate whore.
Currently, I guess
Excuse me, I resemble that.
He is also he is also making deals with pirates.
True.
It is to the betterment of what his end goal is, which is to try and kill as many as possible. But
I think, as far as pirates goes, look at it this way. Ren, was Mulder respectful?
Yeah.
Did he kind of shun disrespect?
Yeah.
He did. There's some sort. Customs differ. We're not pirates.
True.
I would argue logically to him that while we're not going to stay here and try to slaughter the whole island, which I don't think was his end goal to begin with, though he wants pirates off, he's not here to slaughter an entire island. I would say the end goal is we came here to free the captain and kill the King of Sails and some of the bad pirates. I think he's going to get, if everything else gets done, he's going to get to kill as many pirates as is going to get in his way.
I'm so glad you volunteered to talk to Fisk. Thank you so much.
If there's anybody more charming, I suppose, in the party.
That's right.
But,
I got the charisma.
Just go up to him and go,
Right,
Just rub your head
I got good news and I got bad news.
and make biscuits while you're telling them. Just make biscuits.
Right.
Well, you can't. By the way, you can't say good news or bad news. You'll be like bad first.
I mean, you can drop a biscuit on his toe. It's fine.
I'm a cat. I got you biscuits.
I don't have a problem selling them.
It's a kitty biscuit.
Like I said, yes, we will complete this task. How this place ends up after will be in Boulder's hands. And as far as pirating goes, I think it's in the best hands. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you also accomplished being able to leave once we finish what our goal is. We're free to leave.
True.
Correct. I want to crush that magistrate so bad right now.
Yeah,
I'm not happy about that one. There's probably a lot of blood in that guy's hands that we don't even know about. But that ledger, it's sure to tell us some things.
Oh.
So, there's also a urban legend, from what I understand, that there is a booty chest in that office. But whatever is in that office is ours. That was part of the agreement. The other part, we leave here unscathed. I have his word.
We'll be taking our booty.
Yes. Right. For the group.
Mm-hmm.
Angel.
What? If it's shiny,
I smile at you.
If it's shiny and I take it.
Puss in Boots.
That's right. You have to remind me I have it. I didn't even know I did it.
Right, well, you know what? We should probably go visit Martin because he's probably trying to cause a fucking riot right now.
Again?
No one
did not know that.
We see him.
I'm joking.
It's not above that.
Yeah. We've seen Martin more than we have when he's in the party. Let's.
She's not wrong.
Okay, we need somebody to be healed. Oh, where'd he go?
I don't want to see that dumb head.
And by the way, I just thought of something too. The next time we're in there talking to Martin, let's talk to the shield. So nobody can hear us.
I standing around the hallway looking at you.
Just dawned on me, man.
That shield is a perv. I do not like to speak to him.
Then you don't have to speak to him, Ron.
All right, thank you. I'll go though.
Okay. And that's it. That's all I got. Brian, did I miss anything?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
That was pretty. Yeah.
So we got a plan, my man's.
We've had a plan, but now it's starting to get refined a little bit. And it looks like we're going to have a little help on the inside. There is one thing I missed.
Or at least no hindrance.
Truce.
I told him to ensure that anybody he doesn't want to die, to take a poison resistant.
Oh.
Well, it shouldn't have. It shouldn't have mattered though, because it just incapacitates them, and as long as we know who not to kill while incapacitated.
When you're incapacitated for 4 to 5 hours, there's a lot of killing that's going to commence thereafter.
I suppose.
And anybody that's not incapacitated, we know not to kill. Well, 5 out of the 6 of us know not to kill.
Maybe he should paint their faces half blue.
Freedom!
And we'll know.
Aye, but not every man lives.
Every man really dies.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. And I did tell him that I would be in touch with him if I got any more information.
So maybe we should get this talk over with Fisk.
Well, whenever Angel's more than willing to talk to him, I have no issue with that.
I don't mind. I don't think he's tried to kill me yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, it wasn't that. I had no control over myself.
I'm just saying. You didn't actively try to kill me.
No.
used your body.
Somebody did. It wasn't me.
Which I think wasn't that a nat 22 on top of it?
Yeah, that was a nat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had no chance. Oh yeah, I was dead. I was like,
There's no control.
ow, please stop stabbing me.
Like I hit killing puberty. I had no control over my body.
The angel.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to land non-lethal blows, and she's like, nat 20, critical edition.
You just said that, Heather.
Yeah, you were there for that one, Dave.
No, I just heard what Heather
Why
said.
do you
I'm
think
like,
his name is Pincushion?
Pincushion.
no. I saw the that you guys filled me in. Yeah.
You're welcome, Dave. It's cool.
Thank you. So, and make sure everybody in our party has a vial of poison resistance on us.
Because I hang out with you guys too much.
It happens.
Yeah.
That's the way it ends up.
That's it. That's all I got, guys.
All right.
If anything else comes about that I forgot about, I'll be sure to tell you. You guys know that.
Okay.
And you two and Marnin are probably the only three that I trust.
You trust Marnin?
I do, actually.
Oh, I pull out an apple.
That's right. Got a whole bushel.
I do the, where'd you get the apples?
Oh, I got one.
Well, bag. A bushel's a lot more. A bushel will be like a gold
bag, yeah.
I got myself a bag of apples. You want one? Here you go, Holmes.
I would love an apple. I'm an elf. Of course I like apples.
They like chocolate and biscuits.
Yes.
Anything else?
That was. I think that's the end of our card. I don't think we have anything that we need to talk about in the room.
I'm sorry to say, Tony, we are at the end of our day.
That's totally fine.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I gotta leave like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So
we'll be ending the stream there.
Love you guys. Bye.
But give me a second here as I flip everything back. Okay, that should be good. Okay. The names are wrong, but so we can't protect the innocent. That's fine.
Oh, darn.
Oh, man.
Actually, I don't think I fixed the other one anyway. Who cares? Anyway, we'll go ahead, go to shout-outs. Jay.
As always, I thank everybody for watching. Everybody here is great. They put up with everything that we do week to week. And I'm sure they'll say it. Like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.
Tony.
Yeah, to piggyback on what Jay said, shout out to Baron Von Kuhn here. Brian, thank you so much for always dealing with our shenanigans in the nat 20s in the worst spots ever. Follow all the content creators, and thank you guys for hanging out with us and chatting it up and hitting that like button and subscribing.
Heather.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us, liking, subscribing, sharing, and coming back every week to see what kind of fuckery we get into. Also, thank you, Brian, for everything you do.
I try. And for myself, thank you all for watching. You've gotten to the end. Obviously, you liked it. So sub, like, leave a comment. And all the content creators that we have in here, we have their stuff. Their sites in the link in the description below. As a reminder, if I can get it working, which I should be able to, next week we will be on Twitch and YouTube.
Great.
And we are affiliated over on Twitch, which means if you do want to support the channel, you can go over there, follow, and then sub, as we are still affiliates over there. So technically, we get paid.
That's right.
Basically, I use the money to pay for new stuff for us.
That's okay.
To be honest. Anyway, thank you all, and we will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.